grams to grams and eliminating an excess reagent example problem. It says you have 20.4 grams of aqueous ammonium phosphate. You added 19.4 grams of iron 2 nitrate to the solution. What is the mass of the solid in the reaction? Identify the limiting excess reagent. Okay, so that is what the problem looks like. You can pause it and write it down if you want. So you need to first set up an equation, and it says you have aqueous ammonium phosphate, and you added iron 2 nitrate to the solution. So it's only giving you the reactants. So you need to find, it's only giving you the reactants, so you need to find the products also. So yeah, underline the two reactants that we are given. Okay, so first I'm going to write down NH4, because that's ammonium, plus 1, and then phosphate, PO4, negative 3, and then 3 goes here, and that's aqueous, plus iron 2 nitrate, so Fe plus 2, NO3, negative 1, 2, and that's aqueous, and we know that because of our solubility rules. And then it will be, okay, so that is our reactants, and from those we can use those to find our products. Okay, so the products are going to be NH4, NO3, AQ plus Fe3, PO4, 2, and that's our solid. Sorry, I ran out of room. I had to write it down there. But those are the products, and this one is our solid. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have to balance the equation. So it's 2, 3, 6, 1. So our molar ratio is 2, 3, 6, 1. See? Okay. It says, so now that we have our chemical equation, it says what is the mass of the solid in the reaction? So we need to go from, we need to find the masses of the solids, and we're going to use, it says we have 20.4 grams of aqueous ammonium phosphate, so we put 20.4 grams here, and from there we need to find grams, and then we have 19.4 grams of iron 2 nitrate, and from there we also need to find grams. See? There, there, there to there. So, first, you write down what you know. You know that we have 20.4 grams of NH4, 3PO4, and then you need to find the molar mass of NH4, 3PO4, ammonium phosphate, and that goes on the bottom, so the grams cancel out, so you put 149.0858 grams NH4, 3PO4 over 1 mole of NH4, 3PO4, just like that. So the grams will cancel out, like that. Okay, now you have moles of NH4PO4, so use the molar ratio to get rid of the NH4PO4 moles. You put the 2 moles NH4, 3PO4, and then you want to get to moles of Fe3, so you put 1 mole of Fe3PO4 down, just like that. So then these moles will cancel, leaving you with moles of Fe3PO4. So now you need to get rid of the moles of Fe3PO2 to get to the grams of Fe3PO2. And using the molar ratio, you find the molar mass of Fe3PO4. And then it's 357.475 grams. And so now you can cancel the moles here. And then you just plug all that in your calculator. And you should get 24.5 grams of Fe3PO4. Like that. Okay, now that we have the ammonium phosphate to the Fe3PO4, the solid, now we have to go from the iron 2 nitrate to the solid. Okay, so write down what we know. We know there's 19.4 grams of FeNO3, and we need to find the molar mass of Fe3O2 to be able to cancel out the grams, and that's 179.853 grams of FeNO3 over 1 mole of FeNO3, just like that. So then the grams will cancel out. Now you need to find the moles of Fe3PO4, and to do that use the molar ratio. So you have 3 moles of FeNO3 over 1 mole of Fe3PO4. So these moles cancel. And now you need to find grams of Fe3PO4 and use the molar mass of Fe3PO4, which is 357.475 grams over 1 mole Fe3PO4. So then the moles cancel, and that gives you 12.9 grams Fe3PO4. Okay, so now we found the ammonium phosphate to solid and the iron 2 nitrate to solid. Now we need to identify the limiting and the excess reagents. The limiting is going to be the least amount, the one that's the least. And so that would be the 12.9 grams of Fe3PO4. And we got that by starting out with the FeNO3, which is the iron 2 nitrate. So for the limiting, you're going to write FeNO3, and again, that's because it was the least number. And then the excess is going to be the larger number, which is the 24.5 grams of Fe3PO4. And we got that by starting out with the ammonium phosphate. So you're going to write, for the excess, NH4 3PO4. And that is your excess reagent. And that is how you do that.